brace yourself for the wildest ride of your life. It's the craziest book Chris Aiken has ever written, and other things I should not say. Get ready for over 500 pages of pure, unfiltered debauchery. From his military years, Chris Aiken spills the shocking stories of sex, partying, violence, and the stuff that's so wild it's probably illegal. You've heard the tales on the Classic Metal Show, but never like this. Don't wait. Get your copy now at chrisaiken.net before the censors try to shut it down.
Hey, this is Jeff Pilson of Foreigner, Dokken, M-Machine, Black Swan, Revolution Saints, you name it, I'm in it. And you're watching CMS TV.
All right. Well, here's another story.
All right.
And I read this and I have my thoughts on it, and I want to see what your thoughts are, because it just makes zero sense to me.
Okay.
All right. As most of us are aware, the Olympics wrapped up this past week, last Sunday, right?
Okay.
As far as I know, they wrapped up last
I didn't
Sunday.
watch any.
I didn't either, because it just soured the whole experience.
Sure.
They fagged it up as what they did.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned a lot of people off.
Sure.
Well, anyway, there was a situation, and I'm going to read this, and so I got to see what your reaction is here.
Okay.
So apparently an officer in the line of duty 4 years ago killed a teenager.
Killed?
Killed.
Okay.
In the line of duty. Shot him.
Okay.
Because this kid was acting out and threatened an officer's life, and this kid got killed in the line of duty. He took a bullet.
Okay.
Bullet in the chest. Because he was not complying with the officer, and he did something that was threatening, that the officer felt his life was threatened, and so he put a bullet in this guy's chest.
Okay.
4 years ago, mind you. This wasn't just yesterday. This wasn't a week ago.
So whatever penalty or whatever for this has been dished out, if any.
There was no penalty.
Okay, but it was adjudicated or something. It was determined that it was a good shoot or whatever.
It was investigated. Yes.
Okay, sure.
All right, here we go. So an officer who killed a teen in a traffic stop performed at the Olympic opener, and the family is just incensed.
The family of the kid he killed?
Yes.
I can see that.
Well, let's hear the story.
Okay. I mean, I can see the family being, of course they're going to be upset, but doesn't make it wrong that he performed. But go ahead.
All right. Issam El Kafori.
Oh, boy. Guilty.
I was hoping I'd get that reaction. Didn't expect this call during the Paris Olympics opening ceremony. It was his sister telling him that the police officer who killed his son was on TV showing off his BMX skills for audiences around the world.
Okay.
I could tell in her voice that she was wrecked, El Kafori said. I stayed frozen thinking, that just can't be.
Oh, my God.
The officers' participation in the Paris Olympic ceremony has sparked new resistance of outcry against the police in France, particularly those of young people who are Arab and Black, and demands of more police accountability. In August of 2021, Al Kafori's 19-year-old son, Soheil, was shot and killed by a police officer in training during a traffic stop in southern French city of Marseille. A homicide investigation is still underway, and the officer is not on leave in the meantime.
So it's ongoing investigation 4 years later?
After almost 4 years, it's still an ongoing investigation. But the guy was not put on leave because of the shooting.
And what did Shoe Heel do here?
Well, we're going to find out. The officer, Romain Devasine, is an amateur BMX rider who was among those performing on floating platforms on the Seine River for the Olympics opening ceremony, according to the French news reports. He was quoted by a regional news site, blah, 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 as calling it an unforgettable experience. He did not compete in the Olympic Games themselves. He was just one of the opening acts.
Okay.
Yeah, just one of the performers in an opening act.
Like the bearded lady and the blue guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
The officer's lawyer and the Interior Ministry did not respond to requests for comment. After his sister's call, Issam El Khafouri decided to share his outrage on an opinion blog he submitted to the French investigative news website Mediapart this week. I am extremely curious to know who allowed this man to go up on stage, he wrote.
This innocent man that's been convicted of nothing, you mean?
Yeah, that guy.
Ah.
Who allowed him to be up on stage?
I would say anybody that fucking saw what he could do on his bike, ran a background check, and didn't find any guilties.
Paris 2024 Olympics Organization Committee spokesperson said Tuesday that performers in the opening ceremony were hired by an outside production agency and that selection is based on their creative skills.
Yeah. The guy was good on a bike, so they used him.
Yeah. During the fatal traffic stops, Soleil started backing up his vehicle at one point, according to the investigation by the Internal Police Agency. Documents from the investigation seen by the AP said El Khafouri endangered the life of another officer by backing up, and in response, Devasine shot El Khafouri in the chest, killing him.
Okay.
Soleil was stopped for running away from a previous stop the day before.
Yeah, so he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a serial
offender.
Offender, yeah. They stopped him before and he took off, and now they stopped him again and he tried to take off.
And they stopped him.
Yeah. The family and its lawyers say the internal police investigation had numerous problems. The closed caption TV footage from the 4 cameras at nearby businesses have been lost. Some key witnesses were never questioned. The officer was not arrested immediately, but was allowed to go free right after the killing, which is unusual in France. Well, they let him go because he killed one of the brown people.
Ah, that's why.
That's the reason they let him go. It's just like, good job. Finally, you knocked one of those brown people off.
Look, from the video that I'm seeing coming out of Europe, they probably need to have a couple more. You seeing that lately?
I have.
England is over.
They're just inundated with, brown people.
England is done.
It is. While not denying that Sohail was trying to escape the traffic stop, his family questions the police version that he endangered an officer's life.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, 2 days in a row.
Okay.
In a row? And a lot of people criticized Soleil did not stop. Issam El Khafouri told the AP he didn't, but that doesn't mean he had to die.
Yeah, it does. Got news for you. That's part of it.
It's called compliance.
If you don't comply with the authorities, you run the risk of being dead.
Yeah. The Khafouri family says a deeper issue ties them to other families who have lost loved ones to police killings in recent years. Since 2017, French police have increased latitude to use their firearms. Well, maybe if you stop acting out, they won't have to do that.
Yeah. I'd imagine if you would have just stopped and taken your ticket, you probably wouldn't be dead.
Yeah. But no, we're going to make excuses for people who won't comply.
Yeah, of course.
In 2023, study by police experts showing deadly police shootings at people and cars have increased sixfold since 2017. When we allowed officers to shoot more, we necessarily accept that there will be more people killed. A criminologist at the French National Center of Scientific Research said, and one of the writers of the study, the law allows for shooting at people who are not a threat and did not previously commit a crime, but are thought of a possibility of committing one in the future. That is not true.
That's just not true. Come on.
True. Well,
everybody could be. So that means you can shoot anybody.
I'm going to circumvent you because I think probably a week from tomorrow, you're probably going to pull some heist off or something.
Yeah, you might be dangerous, so I'm going to shoot you anyway.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
That's not true.
Police most dangerous missions right now are traffic stops. We're facing people sometimes with whom human life doesn't matter. We have to defend ourselves, our colleagues, and sometimes citizens, and we have to make a decision in the blink of an eye. The killing of another French teen in North Africa descent, 17-year-old Nahal, blah, 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 during a traffic stop in Paris suburb last year caused major rioting as demonstrators called out racism and police brutality across France. The revelation about the officer in the Olympic ceremony has rekindled anger and grief among other families of those killed by the police. It's not just me and my son's story, El Kafori said. I have little hope of how this will end, but I don't want this to happen again to other people. But getting to the point of this story, why shouldn't this guy be allowed to be a performer in one of the opening ceremonies at the Olympics?
He hasn't been convicted of anything.
I agree. But the outrage of who let this man up on stage?
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Who allowed him to be a part of this?
And I get that the family would be upset. I get that. I mean, even if it was, I don't know, a legitimate car accident, I'll just go with something random. If there was just a legitimate car accident, a car slid in a puddle and fucking hit the other guy and killed the other guy in the car, you'd still be pissed to see this guy that survived do anything in the future.
Right.
You would. I mean, that part's obvious, but I mean, come on. The guy's not convicted of anything, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Be mad. Make your little Facebook post. Hashtag fuck him, and R.I.P. Shoehead or whatever his name is, and fucking move forward.
Right. But again, so this officer who had to put somebody down in the line of duty due to a perceived imminent threat, he should no longer have a life anymore.
Yeah, I guess not.
No longer be able to participate in anything, whether it's the Olympics or anything, because your butt hurt that your son was a criminal.
Yeah. How dare you do your job? You're banned from everything for life.
Yeah.
Everything.
Right.
Assured Window Cleaning specializes in window cleaning, chandelier cleaning, blind cleaning, gutter cleaning, and post-construction cleaning. In business since 1947, Assured Window Cleaning has proudly been serving its customers in Cleveland for 75 years. As a family-owned and operated business, Assured Window Cleaning has built their reputation on trust and delivering the best results possible. When you need window cleaning services for your home or business, contact Assured Window Cleaning. We're one of the top window cleaning companies in all of Cleveland for both residential and commercial. Visit our website today at www.assuredwindowcleaning.com or call us at 440-989-0122 for a quote. And remember, everybody knows Tony. Contact Assured Window Cleaning today.